I figured that now is a good time for me to go over my list of all the forces that are making sure that gaming journalism will never be a serious medium of journalism. It will never be anything. It will never amount to anything beyond an extension of PR, and you know, it's just damaging gaming for the future, and it's the games media which is directly leading to companies like Activision shafting you. Earlier in the week, the guy who runs Video Game Journos are Incompetent Fuckwits obviously got a whiff of self-awareness and realised that that blog was slowly becoming the kind of blog that he absolutely despises. It was posting completely off-topic bullshit, it was becoming a bit meta but useless, and he decided to quit. And I thought, fantastic, I've got something about gaming that I can rabble on about that you guys have all heard before, and I can basically do my whole, like, oh, gaming journalism is dead shtick. And then he decided to come back, but fuck him. I want to have my big meta bullshit rant. One of the reasons for this is also that using wire.vg, I've tried to compile a list of all of the big gaming sites, and when you actually get a list of all of the big gaming sites, it's fucking depressing. For starters, it's a very short list. If you actually just try to include like the quality ones, not the volunteer-run blogs, it's a very short list, and most of them are just bullshit peddlers. You know, let's be honest here, most of them are just utter shite. I'm starting to feel better already, it's good this venting. So, the people who own these sites, they do not give two fucks about the content. They are in it, they are business people, they are in it for the money. You can tell this by the mostly just adverts. When places like GamePro, and I think it's 1UP that do this, put full screen adverts for their own Facebook page on there, you know that that is some moron in a suit has gone, hey, we need more Facebook fans, let's put a fucking thing up in front of everyone to force them to click through. It's, no, you fucking morons. But then they don't give a shit and they don't understand, and they are in it for money, which is basically selling out. Same thing with, if you've noticed a lot of more video content recently on the web, because adverts on videos have started paying more. So now everyone's like, oh hey, let's put adverts before these trailers. No! Don't put fucking adverts before trailers. I want to see this new James Bond bullshitty game that everyone's hammering home about, but they're not publishing it because it's interesting. They're publishing it because it's a video and they can stick a 20-second advert on the front of a 30-second fucking trailer, but they're not even spending the money on quality journalism or like paying people a fair price. They're just keeping it because they're selfish fuckwads. Then you get the staff. These are the people who actually work at these websites. They're people join video game blogging because they're like, I love video games. No, you don't love video games. You love shit. You love having crap. You love having a collection of gaming, you love achievements. And so when you take someone like that and you give them the role of like basically gatekeeper, they're just terrible at it. They just take all the free shit. Previews become something that is just abysmal in gaming. Previews are, hey, my friend who works at the PR firm, I really like them. Oh, they got me to play this game. It's a bit rubbish. I'll just be a bit rosy about it. But there are literally like hundreds of thousands of people who read these previews who just are basically lied to because these staff people are just cockends, and they're doing this because they want to eventually go work in PR, or they want to go, well, basically they want to move into the industry, or they don't want to upset anyone because we're all friends, all as cool people and who actually get paid to do anything in the video game space. We're all BFFs because we don't want to upset anyone. And so you just get all these people, and they're not selling out because they never bought into anything, but they're just there and they're pretending to be media and press, but they're actually just, you know, fans. They're just people, because we don't have a games media, because there's only like 4 websites in the world that actually give a shit about this stuff. And then you get the readers, excluding the people watching this video obviously, but my fucking God, seriously, top 10 breasts in gaming. Oh, sweet, it's got 200,000 hits because it gets that via Dig, because apparently the people who read gaming blogs are men between the age of 14 and 20. It's like, come on, and then they're all just idiots, and it's just bruh, and they don't give two shits. Like, if you put a front page like a full-page advert, or like you skin your site with some shitty product, the average gaming reader isn't going to give a shit, and so the staff are just like, oh hey, here's our readership, even though they're not your readership. They do not give two shits about you, and get over that. And then you get the owners who are just like, oh hey, all these people are flocking to all this bullshit content. Oh sweet, then we can just keep publishing that. And then you have this whole fake ecosystem, like generic big name blog number 5,000 million doesn't have millions of readers. They have like in the thousands of readers at most. They have lots of people who are Google searching for porn, but they're not regular readers. And even most of the regular readers don't have any fucking clue what quality is, because there isn't any. There's nothing to compare it to. And the idea that most of these people who just play video games as their, like, with between Ritalin doses, the idea that they would sit down, read the Newsweek or New York Times and be like, oh, this is what quality is. No, it's not going to happen. This is blogging. Everyone's on, like, fucking Twitter. And then you get the PR people. They don't want anything to change, because right now, they're just like, hey, blogs, here's our Modern Warfare 2 press event. We're going to fly you out. We'll sit a developer directly behind you, and you're going to do it. I think, was it Joystick who were just like, yeah, we decided not to stick to our ethics, like, description, or, like, what we're allowed to do, because this is a really big game. It's like, for fuck's sake, really? And so many bloggers went to that event, had a bullshit time with a game that's it's good looking, but it's not that great. And then they came away feeling bad because there was a developer sat behind them, walking them through it, making sure they see all the important things. And then you get people like me, and you get all the people who you probably mostly respect, and who I respect, who are all the people who are the big talkers in the industry, and they always talk about all this meta bullshit, just like this fucking blog, and they don't do a fucking thing about it. They just sit there going, well, it's all terrible, video game journalism, blah, video game journalism, blah. Well, fucking do some things. Complain about shit. Have some kind of vocal thing. Do what Ben Patton did that no one else has the fucking stones to do, apart from me 2 years ago, but that's a whole other story. And just actually complain about it. Oh look, this article is shit, so say it's shit. We're not all friends here. We can't improve unless we actually get some real fucking feedback. I'm desperately trying to not name names. It's very difficult. But there's so much bullshit, and the people who own it don't care, the people who create it don't care, and the people who read it don't care. And what we have to do, as people who actually do give two shits, is create our own new subculture of quality. And instead of just outwardly facing with our feet in the air going, oh, it's all terrible, shut the fuck up. Do some fucking effort and actually try to strive for quality. Promote quality. Just try to ignore all these other fuckwits doing all this basically just PR bullshit. That market is huge. The market for quality is tiny, but that's the only market we have, and we have to basically not sell out and just stick with that. I'm not a very good writer, but I'm trying and I'm aiming for quality, and I know that if I just wrote up some bullshit 200-word post, I could probably get it on Reddit or N4G or some thing like that, and it would get, you know, way more traffic than if I actually put effort in. But if I put effort in, then the few people who do read it will get more out of it, and it will create far more value in total than just some shitty little thing. But of course, value is measured in ad money rather than, you know, actual value. And that's why I'm building Wire.vg, which is basically like a cross between Google Reader and Reddit and maybe N4G, but not shit. That will eventually earn me thousands of pounds a month, and I can then put, you know, $2,000-3,000 a month just swishing into Nukezilla, take off all the adverts on Nukezilla, and just pay people for quality rather than hits or quantity. And that is the end of my rant. Fucking hell, that feels good to get off my chest. What are you doing today? What do you think? Am I just making bullshit up? Did I, like, get out the wrong side of the bed this morning? And, you know, what do you think? Let me know in various comments, or just scowl at your computer. I can probably work it out from that. Oh, I feel much better now. Thank you very much for letting me have my monthly meta bullshit thing, and I hope you have a very good rest of your day.